Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm AllCity. As always, appreciate you guys tuning in. In today's video, we're trying to find out what creates the skill gap between players on NBA 2K26. If you guys don't know, I have one of the largest NBA 2K Discord communities out there. You guys are all welcome to join us. The link for our Discord will be in the description below. With over 30,000 members, I'm sure you guys will find players to run with. I mainly play the game with our Discord subscribers and our Discord members on a daily basis. I'm currently a red play, and this allows me to run with a multitude of players at different skill levels. And that's one of the first things that I wanted to get into, NBA 2K26's skill-based matchmaking. And you guys could tell me if I'm wrong or if you're experiencing something different out there. Running with and against plates anywhere from black to gold is like a night and day experience running with or against players anywhere from purple to red. And I've noticed that one of the first areas that help to create a skill gap on NBA 2K26 starts in the builder, coming out with the right builds as a team. And the main reason why I'm mentioning this is because when I'm running against plates that are anywhere from black to gold, oftentimes the teams don't even have a lockdown out there. Their highest rated perimeter defender is somewhere between 85 to 92. And for me as the point guard, that usually means that I'm gonna be scoring anywhere from 30 to 50 points with 10 assists. It's nothing to brag about, it just is what it is. Me personally, playing against these type of teams, I'd probably be considered a sweat, but if you line me up mainly against purple or red plates, I'm just an average or subpar player. There's still a lot that I have to learn in order to become elite. I hear a lot of you guys talking about builds. I get a lot of people sending me different builds to see if they're suitable for NBA 2K26. And I know a lot of you guys run different game modes, so you try to create a build that's sufficient for all these different type of game modes, but in a structured team format, oftentimes these builds just don't fit. So firstly, I wanted to help give you guys a basic understanding of the type of builds that should be out there. And we're talking about in a 5v5 game. This is just my opinion from what I've experienced so far running the point guard position and running up against different type of teams, playing against the teams that give me the most problems at the point guard position. In my opinion, one of the best builds to have out there is a really good swing. I'm gonna be dropping the most OP swing build that I've seen so far. We're gonna share that here on this channel very soon, but I know a lot of you guys don't fully understand what's the swing's role on the court. And before we get into that, let's just lay out the lineup. Firstly, we got the PG position, and this guy should be proficient at those tempo fades. He should have enough defensive attributes to play good enough defense out the corner. Secondly, we got the hash shooter. This is going to be the two guard who primarily plays defense, mirroring our lockdown defender. If the lockdown chases the ball handler to the right, then that hash defender should be playing the left hash. One of the biggest and most impactful new mechanics on NBA 2K26 that create the largest skill gap is no dip shooting. And would you guys believe if I told you that only about 5 to 10% of players that I run with on a daily basis, and there's a bunch of them, have mastered the no dip mechanic, and probably even less consider using that no dip mechanic? In my opinion, if you're playing your role as a hash shooter, you must be proficient at no dip catch and shooting. And I'll help you guys understand it from a point guard's perspective. Firstly, I believe them hash shooters should be anywhere from 6'6" to 6'8". My point guard has a 92 driving dunk, so what often happens is them hash defenders like to pinch when I'm cooking up their lockdown. And when those hash defenders pinch me, I like to dot our hash. If that hash defender is able to pinch the point guard and still be able to contest a hash shooter shot, then it minimizes the space that a point guard will have to work. If a hash shooter is proficient at no dip catch and shooting, that means the hash defender can no longer pinch the ball handler. Now trust and believe all shooters on NBA 2K26 should work on mastering or becoming proficient in no dip catch and shooting. This makes life so much easier for me as a point guard. The third build in the lineup should be that 99 perimeter lockdown build. And oh Lord, do I tell you, there's even levels to that 99. It's simply a defensive IQ thing. I see a lot of trash 99 lockdown builds with the lowest amount of defensive IQ and defensive awareness, but I have also come across some really good 99 perimeter defensive lockdowns. My advice to the 99 lockdowns that are lesser skilled is to learn the dribble moves and tendencies of the point guard. I see a lot of lockdowns out there giving control of the court to the point guard instead of taking control from him. The lockdown should be the one determining where where that ball handler is going on the court. The fourth build in a 5v5 lineup is that OP swing that I was telling you guys. And one of the best swings that I have seen so far is my good homie AllCity Don 6'9" build. That swing build should have a good amount of rebounding, a good amount of block. The swing should also have a good amount of perimeter defense and steal to be in the passing lanes. This allows him to play the point guard on a pick and roll, forcing a complete switch if necessary. They should be fast enough to hedge over on the point guard, allowing the lockdown to regain control, while still being fast enough to be in the passing lane toward the paint and fast enough to recover in the paint to make any contests. I see a lot of swing builds out there not even knowing where to position themselves on the court, and I'll help break that down. Just stay at the foul line, whether that's in the middle of the foul line, the left elbow, or the right elbow of the foul line. This allows you to hedge over on screens if necessary, or while playing the passing lanes on backdoor cuts. There's a lot going on out there for the swing position. In my opinion, is one of the most important defensive roles on the court. And when teams have an elite swing, it's just very hard to score on them. And by the way, if any of you guys are curious what a 99 block looks like on NBA 2K26. I know a lot of you guys may think that that's overkill, but the 99 block build at 6'9" is completely different. I've never seen any build get as many blocks as that 6'9" with a 99 block. And lastly, the center build. Now, I know a lot of you guys are on the 7'4" wave because of their elite shooting, but in my opinion, they're just way too slow on defense and they can easily be neutralized on offense. It seems like just a matter of time before them 7'4s become obsolete. Some of the better center builds that I've seen on NBA 2K26 so far have been the 7-footers. They can shoot well, they're really agile on defense. That fifth and final role, completing the last piece of the puzzle, should be able to shoot well, should have a really high amount of rebounding. Considering an elite swing on the court, their defensive role is primarily playing out of the corner and then crashing when necessary when the shot goes up. They should also have a good amount of pass accuracy with break starter at a higher level to throw those outlet passes to a good hash. And by the way, you hashes out there gotta run the correct routes. On an outlet pass, we should be getting 3 points. Hashes should not be running into the paint to get 2. NBA 2K26 is mainly about 3-point hunting. And I just want to add this sidebar. After getting a rebound, your hash should be gone, and it's their job alone to make sure they're running the correct route in order to be open for that pass. The center gets the board. Before the camera even flips, you should be outletting to your hash shooter, something like icon circle or icon B. This is the fastest pass launch. If you wait to throw the outlet, even a second is going to be a much slower pass. If that camera has flipped, then you're already too late. So in my opinion, as we covered so far, and to quickly recap, the things that create the largest skill gaps in the game start in the builder and the teams bringing out the correct builds to play at optimal levels on NBA 2K26. That alone creates a skill gap. The shooters that master the no dip mechanic will definitely be ahead of the pack. The point guards that master the rhythm/tempo fades will force the defense their way or get cooked. And defensive IQ, defensive awareness, hands down, one of the biggest skill gaps in the game. A lot of players out there are complaining about defense, but I see very little defensive IQ out there. Initially, starting with the builds and teams that we're bringing out. It's as the saying goes, defense just wins games. Accompany that with shooters that are no dipping and point guards that are rhythm or tempo fading, forget about it. You will surely be on the winning side of the skill gap. As always, I'm curious to hear your thoughts about this stuff. Share them in the comment section below. If any of you guys are new here, consider dropping a like and a sub on your way out, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy out. If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join the AllCity 2K Discord. The link will be in the description below. Find players and get runs now. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy out.